Story at this hour, a bizarre love triangle that turned deadly for one spring man. It happened over the weekend. Deputies say a man went to tell his girlfriend he was in love with another woman when his girlfriend shot and killed him.
Janelle Bluta was at that woman's court hearing this morning.
Janelle, this story has a lot of people talking.
It sure does, guys. Well, today was supposed to be Karen Stewart's first court appearance, but it was reset. She's still in jail on a $75,000 bond. 51-year-old Karen Stewart went before a judge this morning, charged with murder for what deputies say happened inside this spring home early Saturday morning. Deputies said she shot and killed the man she'd been seeing on and off for 7 years, 44-year-old James Hargrove, because Hargrove told her he was in love with another woman. Court documents show that other woman was with Hargrove when the shooting happened, and she told deputies she thought Stewart and Hargrove were in an open relationship and that he wanted to introduce the two of them. She ran from the home during the shooting and wasn't injured. But to make things more complicated,
he's still my husband.
Hargrove has been married to his wife Sandra since 2009.
We have grandkids, we have kids, we have nieces and nephews. That's still my husband.
She says they separated in November, but were thinking about getting back together.
I talk to him every other day. So I talk to him every other day. I haven't really seen him since my nephew's wedding, but I talk to him every other day. So I had no idea about any of that.
She says she can't wrap her mind around what happened.
It's very hard to believe. We've been married for 14 years. It's very hard to believe.
And says Hargrove just recovered from a lengthy battle with COVID-19. His family says he was in a coma for 4 months, paralyzed for a year. He just started walking again, and now this.
He had 2 heart attacks, a stroke, his kidneys failed, and he had just recovered from all of that. So for him to make it through all of that, to end like this.
Well, Stewart's next court appearance is scheduled for August 17th. Lynn?
All right, quite a story. Janelle, thank you. Police.
Now, this is a really crazy story, right? This man brung his girlfriend to his other girlfriend's house. And the girlfriend that he brought there thought that he was in an open relationship with the other lady. And he went there to tell that lady that he was in love with another lady. But the lady that had to run from the house because the house he went to, that lady done shot him and killed him. But he had a wife. Now, this is totally crazy. I don't agree with what this lady did, but these are the things that can happen when you play with people's emotions. These are some real consequences that can really happen to you because you have to take in people feelings. You know what I mean? Because when you don't, it could be some serious repercussions that you don't want, like death. This happened to him, and I feel so bad. He had COVID. He overcame all those obstacles, only to end up being shot and killed by a woman because he wanted to play games. He wanted to play games. He should have went on and been honest. Should have been honest. Told the lady the truth from the start, because who knows what kind of lies he's been telling. You know what I mean? People, let me know something in the comments what y'all think. But really, who knows what kind of lies he had been telling, and then he decides to show up at her house, tell her that, no. But I totally don't agree with her shooting this man and killing him. She should have just said okay and went on about her life, because there was someone else out there for sure for her. Now she about to be in prison for the rest of her life. It wasn't even worth it. It wasn't her worth shooting this man dead, and now she about to be in prison. What did that solve? What did that do? Absolutely nothing but put her behind bars. So, no, I don't agree with that. Somebody don't want you, move on. Move on. There's someone else out there for you. And don't play games with people's emotions because there's serious consequences that could happen. That's all I'm saying. I want to thank you for coming. Be blessed. Have a great one. And if you would, like, comment, and subscribe.